The Longwood University James W. Jordan Archaeology Field School brings many opportunities for students. For 4 weeks, Longwood students are fully immersed in an archaeological excavation that teaches them the necessary skills they need in order to conduct an archaeological dig. Dr. Brian Bates has been teaching in the classroom and in the field since 1994 and has designed a system of classes that build on one another to form a scaffolding archaeology program.
If I had just jumped into the field school without taking the standard anthropology and archaeology classes, I think I would be pretty lost. Now that I have taken not only introduction to archaeology, but lab methods, I've done my own research project, and advanced archaeology as well, I think that I have a very good understanding of what we're doing here, what we're trying to accomplish here at the field school when we're in the field.
So when Bates lectures here at the site or at the field station, it tends to be a little more active, and he demonstrates a little more than he would in a classroom because he has the material too. So that kind of helps at least me understand what we're doing a little bit better. For example, when he lectured us about troweling, he would do it himself along with the graduate students and Steve. They would all trowel too, so we could actually see what we have to do, not just talk about how we're going to do it. It's a little bit of both.
Student success is a priority because I feel that we take students and we're able to add value. We take great pride in knowing that we are developing relationships with students, that we get to know our students. And there's an incredible value add in that, that when they graduate as better versions of themselves, that they came in with good or great capabilities, and we help them build those capabilities into something even stronger. And I do think that that's really an important element of student success. It's certainly something that I've thought a great deal about in my career.
Bates, however, does not teach by himself in the field. For the 2022 field school season, one field director, Steve, and 3 project archaeologists work alongside him to teach the students.
Sonia, Luke, and Carol have been excellent teachers to me and everybody else when it comes to, let's say, troweling or basically the simple things, the total station as well. They've been a huge help, and I think that they, not only their leadership, but I think that just their personalities are also very helpful to our dig.
I love learning from the grad students. I feel that they are so informative, so willing to teach us and also learn themselves. They're like us, just older. And so learning from them as well as alongside them has really been something I enjoy.
What I've liked is being able to see people grow and sort of at least feeling you've played a part in that role of that personal growth. And I don't obviously admit to teaching anybody anything. A lot of this has come naturally or just come with reminding, but being along for the journey to see where people started versus where they end up, I think that's been my favorite, because I can speak very highly of the people I've been working with here, that, if they keep at it, they're going to make great archaeologists. And being able to see that out of so many people here has been, I think, the most rewarding thing.
My favorite part about the field school experience is working in a team and learning how to coordinate work across this unit, basically. We've got people who are in the pit actually doing the digging. We've got people who are then taking those buckets over to the sifters. Sometimes we have stationed sifters whose job is to gather up those artifacts for whatever particular context they've been assigned. And then we have the people who are doing the fine sorting over there who get the artifacts from the sifters. So it is a very involved process, and we mostly coordinate on our own to actually establish and direct what the flow of work is going to look like here every day.
All of this out here is technically public history. We're digging up a whole bunch of artifacts that can tell us more about past cultures and how they lived compared to now. Last Thursday, I found in finds processing a biface where someone would chip away at it in order to sharpen something. I think it was made out of flint. It was very cool. I first found it in the bag and watched it, and I thought that it was something just because of the unusual color and the way that it was chipped away at. So I had to get a second opinion, and it turned out that it was a biface. So it's pretty important.
One of the coolest things I found was a piece of a flake flint, which is not native to the area, so it had to have come from somewhere else, which shows that trade was definitely involved here. And it's nice to see that physical thing, 'cause you hear a lot about the trade that goes on, and you're actually able to see it physically of how you're able to know.
What we are finding here is very interesting. We are literally discovering like new, new like areas of human civilization, new entire, historic communities. They had like cultures, they had tools to be understood. They had like art forms to be appreciated here, and they had lifestyles to be analyzed. And it is like all very, very, very insightful.
I would recommend this experience to students of all majors, in fact. There's really, this is hard work, it's fun work, it's hands-on. If you're an archaeology major, this is absolutely something that you want to get involved with. If you're only interested in anthropology, you still want to see what it looks like on the material side of that work as well. And if you're something like a business major like me, or if you're something like a history major, these all connect. All of these fields are interconnected, interwoven, and you will absolutely learn skills here that you will apply elsewhere in your life. Whether that's as basic as teamwork and coordinating a large group of people to do manual labor, or something as precise as identifying knife points and arrowheads and stuff like that.